Hey guys, good to see you. I will continue teaching you some tips that will help you work out the reading passage. But this time, I will teach you how to figure out the wrong answer choice. We can easily identify two wrong answer choices, or often three. If we know that three answers are wrong, the fourth one must be correct, even if you don't know why it is correct. So you can get to the correct answer choice by eliminating the wrong answer choices. Wrong answer choices are having about 7 attributes. There are 7 qualifications of the wrong answer choice. Today, I'm going to talk about one of the attributes of the wrong answer choice, which is extreme answer choices. We should eliminate any answer choices that got extreme words. Almost answer choices with extreme words are going to be wrong. Extreme words show usually exaggeration in the answer choices. It makes the answer choice exaggerates either towards the majority, the maximum, or towards the minority, the minimum. Choices that have one of the following words are usually extreme. When you say most, you're exaggerating towards the majority. When you say many, you exaggerate toward the majority. When you say always, you exaggerate towards the majority. When you say never, you go towards the minority. When you say total, you go towards the majority. When you say only, you go towards the minority. When you say all, you go towards the majority, and so on. Look at the example. People in the neighborhood think that Mr. Robert is mean. The word people is indefinite. You can never tell how many of them, but it means all people in the neighborhood, everybody living in the neighborhood. So it did not tell us exactly how many people, as it here means everybody in the neighborhood. Do you think that everybody in the neighborhood sees Mr. Robert as mean? The word people means all the people in the neighborhood with no exception because it's a general word. So it is impossible for all the people in the neighborhood to have an agreement that Mr. Robert is mean, especially as the neighborhood is also having Mr. Robert's family and relatives. I don't think they can agree that he is a mean person. Watch out the difference between the extreme word and the non-extreme word. By the way, it is not necessary for a choice to be extreme or not extreme if it does have or it doesn't have any of the above words. Look at these two choices. Americans should enjoy a prosperous life. It's an extreme because the word Americans means all Americans, everybody living in America, and it's an extreme word. The choice is defending a majority, all Americans. But look at the other one. Black Americans should enjoy a prosperous life. This is not an extreme choice. The word Black Americans refers to certain race or certain type of people, not to all Americans, but only the Black American. Refers to a minority. It is not an extreme choice because it defends a minority, not all the Americans, but only Black Americans. So choice, the second choice is not extreme. Uh, Look at the differences between the extreme words and the moderate words. You may say hostile. Hostile is an extreme word. But if you want to be moderate, you can say unfriendly. You can say impossible. It's an extreme word. But if you say unlikely, it is a moderate word. I have an example here from one of the RealSat tests. Look at that. Question number 33 says, Luthuli refers to very nice and pretty phrases in quotation marks. Line 17, primarily to show that language is being used in order to. This is, by the way, a function skill. I have 4 choices. Choice A, rectify an intolerable situation. Choice B, obscure an indefensible governing system. Choice C, undermine outspoken critics of the government. Choice D, that I care about, depict the daily experience of the majority of citizens. By the way, the passage is about Luthuli, a South African guy who is defending his own country from the British invader. If we go to the lines and read around line 17, you can end up reading this. Sometimes very nice and pretty phrases are used to justify this diversion from the democratic road. So he will be diverting from the democratic road to the non-democratic road. He refers to the British. The one that comes to my mind is the suggestion that we Africans will develop along our own lives. I don't know of any people who really have developed along their own lives. So when he said very nice and pretty phrases are the phrases that are used by the people who are expressing the British invasion. They are using those words to divert, to show a diversion from democratic road to non-democratic road. So when he talks, he refers to the British invaders. And as everybody knows, British invaders in South Africa, as their passage tells, were minority and were not majority. So choice D says depict the daily experience of the majority of citizens. So the word majority here is an extreme word. So I'm not here to show you what the correct answer is, but I want to stress that choice D is a wrong answer choice, and it's an extreme choice. Thank you guys. Until we meet again in another tip. Thank you. See you.